Our presenting title partner is All Cargo Logistics Limited that presents the 5th All India Maritime and Logistics Awards 2014 powered by Albatross Shipping Limited. Well, ladies and gentlemen, firstly I'd like to thank you all for turning up for this fabulous gathering here. So firstly I'd like to welcome our overseas guest, respected Mr. Michael Van Toledo, Head Logistics Cluster Port of Amsterdam, to kindly deliver the special address.
We did not have any strike since about 20 years. So we are, as that is concerned, also a very reliable port.
Welcome our overseas guest, Mr. David Barrett, who is the Education Manager, the Institute of Chartered Shipbrokers, to please deliver his special address to the gathering.
We create globing shipping professionals. Professionalism and ethics, business ethics, have always been at the core of what the Institute stands for.
To invite our esteemed guest of honor, Captain Deepak Tiwari, the Chairman of Container Shipping Lines Association, India.
Volumes keep growing. The size of vessels that will be calling the Indian ports will continue to grow. I have to applaud the Ministry of Shipping and the Directorate General of Shipping's office very, very clearly and openly here to create policies that are facilitating to the shipping industry here in India.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause. Please help me welcome Mr. Ramesh Ramakrishnan.
Recent studies have revealed that India has got scope to reduce operations cost by 6%. Reducing cost would help boost trade and support India's national competitiveness.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Neeraj Navkumar.
We at JNPT strongly feel that container is going to be the tool of economic development of India.
On that note, we are more than honored to have the presence of our chief guest, Mr. Nader Godrej, Managing Director, Godrej Industries Limited. I'd like to request him to please deliver his address, a special address on augmenting India's manufacturing and exempt trade policy, logistics and infrastructure challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nader Godrej.
Distinguished guests on the dais, award winners, ladies and gentlemen, the economy now seems quite strong, yet months ago it all seemed wrong. This optimism might seem strange. It's true that we have seen a change. The promise certainly is there, but good delivery is where we can rest and safely say that we are really on our way. Now equities rose very fast. Let's hope that this boom will last. Though confidence is at a high, and more of us will surely try and do our best to invest, this is no time to pause or rest. But much as we would like to try, can we with interest rates so high? The RBI points to inflation, a frequent bane in our nation. The commodity boom is to blame. We seem to be in that end game. Inflation should then be benign, as long as the exchange rate's fine. The forex reserves are rather good. Fed tightening could be withstood. The rupee kept at a steady rate will ensure we don't inflate. With inflation's eventual fall, the RBI will take a call to reduce the interest rate. But then it would be rather late. Since the writing's on the wall, they could take a quicker call. I wish they would jump the gun. A rate cut should be quickly done. Investment will begin to soar. The economy will start to roar. The CAD is now quite benign. In coming quarters it will stay fine. It was imports of gold and oil that kept the CAD in much turmoil. The price of oil has been assailed. The demand for oil has been curtailed as China's growth has greatly slowed and much more biofuel has flowed. And steadily we'll surely see more hybrids, electrics and efficiency. The supply side tale has been quite thrilling, what with fracking and deep sea drilling. Crude oil undoubtedly will drop. What on earth could possibly stop this steady trend so good for us? Of course, a geopolitical fuss. ISIS, Libya, or Ukraine, any could prove to be a pain. Collectively, we should contain these crises, and then we might gain the advantage of a lower price, which for inflation's rather nice, but also helps the deficit. Jaitley's estimate didn't sit very well. The Cassandra screamed. With those oil prices, it then seemed the estimate would be exceeded. Already we see we have succeeded. The diesel subsidy should end. The deficit will further mend if collectively we agree for stepwise increase in LPG, and why not then for kerosene? Please don't think that I am mean. The needy do deserve support. The better way now, I think, ought to be subsidizing green energy. A solar power scheme would be quite perfect environmentally and reduce our oil dependency. But if the government is willing to provide effective skilling, the economy will revive. For higher growth we could strive. Very soon we should reach 8. For big reforms, we'll have to wait to reach a double-digit rate. Now bureaucrats are working late. A committee is formed and then the gate is closed while they confabulate. And they are under no illusion. There's no exit without conclusion. While in the past there was much strife, now stalled projects come to life. Our fervent plea has been, oh please, let us do business with greater ease. 60 permissions are far too many. Let's just have one if we need any. This improved administration is very good for the nation. But if we want much faster growth, undoubtedly we will need both good management and strategy. The lead reform is GST. Now there are barriers between states, but GST will open gates. So our tax rates will decline, but revenue will still be fine. Evaders, though, will face the pain, but the rest of us can only gain. We import more and export less. Our trade is really in a mess. If the CAD's to be reduced, much more needs to be produced. We need good resource policy with a private role or a PPP that serious players can safely trust and saves novices from going bust. In order to pay for imports, we still need to boost the exports. More surpluses help certainly, but we also need efficiency. Our exporter costs are very high. The government should really try to make multimodal a way of life and relieve exporters from all strife. Every problem is a ruse to introduce newer dues, from ABC to PCS and EIC to ISPS. The government has rightly sought connectivity to every port, and I am sure in the coming days we'll see more inland waterways. And they should also sabotage all laws preventing cabotage. Collectively, let us all shout for efficient trade in and out. If we export more and more, and our ships reach every shore, India's growth will be assured, and many problems will be cured. Quite clearly there is scope, and we are all imbued with hope. If bureaucrats no longer shirk, and government begins to work, if all our people are soon lettered, and businesses are unfettered, if communities live side by side, and we take problems in our stride, if we have cleanliness and order, and friendship across every border, undoubtedly we will see then that happy days have come again. Thank you.